What's up, everybody? This is the Bros Gone Wild podcast. What's going on, you Australian spider monkeys? You're listening to the Bros Gone Wild podcast. My name is Josh.
What's up, guys? I'm Jonah.
Dayton Wallace here.
Present. And this podcast is a self-help tip, comedic angles, everything you want to know in life in a week. So we'll take all the current events, we'll take everything from this past week, and we'll try and cover it on a Sunday. So sit back, relax, grab that coffee, get that smooth jam going, and let's get this baby rolling. So boys, what's been going on? What's in the spheres, Jonah?
Dude, I don't know. I was watching that state game earlier.
So give me some more background. What was the state game?
So Michigan State basketball. Really good game. They're both kind of like, I don't know. They're having an all right year. Not like State was 13-9, 13-8, I think.
Well, they're young. They're young this year, so I mean,
their young guys are good though. Miles Bridges and Cassius.
well,
Is
hopefully they'll
Cash
stick
starting?
around.
Does he start?
I think so.
He does now. Tum Tum did, but I don't know what's going on with that.
Tum that J.
One
That
of the
smooth
fastest
J
men I
shot.
have ever
shoot.
seen.
He is fast.
He can't shoot.
No,
though, dude.
not at all.
He gets the ball up the floor and then just doesn't do anything.
Exactly. No.
He can't shoot.
Jimmy Todd playing basketball. That's what it reminds me of when I see Tum Tum in McGrath.
Yeah, absolutely. But so wait, who ended up winning? It was
State won.
was
Cassius hit some free throws down the stretch. I think
Okay.
it was 70-62, something around that.
nice.
But
Okay.
it was tight all the way through.
Now, is Michigan any good this year? I haven't really heard much about them. Are they making a splash?
Honestly, I don't know. They haven't won
I
a
think
road.
they're pretty young. That's the thing.
Michigan is too.
I think they got like a lot of tall young guys.
They haven't won a road
pretty
game on in the Big Ten this year.
I just hope one of them makes the tournament. We have somebody to watch.
Yeah,
from home.
yeah. I would hope so.
I think State's good. I think I don't know. They might not make it, but I think if they made it, they could do something.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. And Michigan still got that annoying point guard. That I don't know. I feel like he's
Derek
been,
Walton.
Yeah,
he's been
Walton.
there forever.
He's been there
What's-
forever.
You don't like Walton?
I don't know. He's all right. He's just.
I like Walton.
I don't know.
There's
I think
just
he
those
plays hard.
guys that seem like they've been there forever. Kennedy Meeks.
Just
bro.
talking about Meeks the other day. Or what about the guy, Perry Ellis from Kansas, man?
He was
He's
there for 10 years.
He just left. I'm pretty sure he just left. He has like 10 kids, I think.
Yeah.
Or
10 kids.
You know, all right. So Michigan's
Got me a little
14-8.
meek in the wheeze.
Michigan's 14-8.
14-8.
14-8. Yeah, they're better.
Are they better than
That's
State?
not that bad.
record-wise?
Yeah, Michigan
Wow.
State's
Jeez,
13-9.
I thought they were way worse than that.
It's not bad.
State's had a tough schedule though.
Oh, Jay, I've been actually meaning to bring this up. So, did you hear about the controversy with Steve Harvey the other day with his stand-up?
No.
So, he was performing a stand-up act. He does things outside of his shows or whatever.
Yeah.
So, he was performing his stand-up, and he made this Asian comment to people. And he was basically standing up there, and he goes something along the lines of, neither white or black women have any interest in Asian men. And he was
my.
explaining how when I go to a Chinese restaurant, I can't pronounce half the things on the menu. And he was being
Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey.
This is like for stand-up.
For stand-up.
Wow.
And like a lot of people were taking that really, I don't know, really seriously. And
Well, there's a line when it comes to that stuff.
but
can
you have
crack
to
a
know
joke.
that it's stand-up. Everything's a joke
absolutely.
in the
It's-
sense, but
It's, yeah.
Well, you still, I don't know. People are a lot more sensitive these days, and I feel like compared to a while ago.
It's definitely a line.
Chris Rock's stand-up was
There's
a
a
lot
line.
different than the stand-up like nowadays.
Yeah,
so
no, exactly.
A lot dirtier.
yeah, I was just curious if you heard about
I
that.
didn't even
People
know
were
Steve Harvey.
pissed.
I didn't even know he did stand-up.
I didn't either until I heard about this.
And that might be part of it too. Is just that like his delivery, like you would expect that out of some, like, you know, certain comedians kind of have that rep, like like Daniel Tosh, like super offensive,
Exactly.
super like
Always
so.
being
so I
offensive.
think it definitely
Hilarious.
depends on who says it,
That's
how
fair.
they say it.
No, that's a good point. I like that.
But yeah, what do you got, D?
Well,
What are you bringing?
I wanted
up?
to ask Jonah a couple questions here, but first I'm going to start with Josh.
All right, ball me,
So,
Blazer.
I know Josh is a big UFC guy, so I got to ask, what's your opinion with this Mayweather-McGregor? Is it going to happen? And if it does, who wins?
Well, what was cool was the main UFC guy, the
Dana White.
Dana White.
Oh,
Thank you.
Dana.
Blank. Dana White basically gave a full-blown offer that said, we'll give you something like $50 million each. And
Just to fight?
Floyd laughed at it, dude. Floyd didn't even
That's
consider
pocket
it.
change for Floyd.
Yeah, gave a legit the
offense-
first legit offer that's ever been with this whole fight thing. The first legit offer he threw out on the table, and Floyd Mayweather was like, absolutely,
Laughed it away.
This is a joke. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm curious to see. It's definitely going back and forth, but it sounds like Conor's not going to fight for a while because he's got his kid and he's just more working with his personal life and all that. So it's interesting to see whether he will just kind of wait till this happens, or because I don't think he's going to be fighting in the UFC for a little while.
Do you think he stands a chance though out there, like in the
Absolutely
ring?
not.
Absolutely
not.
You think he gets his ass handed to him by
Absolutely.
I think
It'll
so,
be an
too.
absolute
Yeah, but
joke.
okay, but Floyd is a defensive fighter though. Like,
Still,
is Floyd going
it's
to
a
kick
lot
his
different.
ass, or is it just got to Floyd be like his typical like?
Like he wins by result at the
Yes,
end.
that's what everybody.
no,
that's
that
what
would
that's
be
what-
interesting.
that's what everybody
Because
says
Conor's
about
going to be
him.
extremely aggressive.
Oh, he's going to
And-
go
and-
at him.
Well, that's the problem. That's what Floyd's so good at, and he's just going to counterpunch
right.
the hell out of him, and he's not going to know what hit him.
That's a good
And
point.
so I don't know if it won't look maybe that Floyd's this dominant, but I don't know, underlying
Like
it'll
to
be
a trained eye,
exactly
you'd be able to tell.
like, wow, this is a joke.
right.
That's what I keep hearing from all these other sources. Is that
as
no
long as
one
it-
realizes how truly good Floyd is at boxing and how different that is from UFC.
It's just
love
it's
to
so
see
different from what people want to see. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't watch I'm not watching boxing to see like a good technical fight, dude.
No,
I
I
want
wanna
to
see
see somebody
somebody
get
I want
knocked
to see a
out.
KO.
You want to see someone hit the floor. hit
Oh,
the deck.
absolutely,
absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
I agree.
That'd be crazy. That would be sweet.
It would and definitely be the biggest pay-per-view of all time.
Would it really? You think?
Oh,
By
100%.
far,
Rousey-
it would shed.
I thought the Rousey
It wouldn't
fights,
even be
or the
close.
Pacquiao Mayweather
Wouldn't
back
even be
then was
close.
pretty big.
It would
Really?
double it.
Wow, dude.
It would triple. Yeah, it would be ridiculous.
Honestly, just from a business standpoint, you really got to consider it, dude. All the money involved.
business is business.
even
It's
if you
strictly
don't-
financial.
Even if you don't want to fight, dude, think about the money.
They don't need it either. Though is the thing. They're so filthy.
That's
rich.
true.
They are. Well, what's crazy is it's not going to be a correct statistic, but it was comparing how much UFC fighters get compared to the commission, whereas how much NBA players get compared to their whatever.
Right, 'cause if you're big, you
however
make
many games
anything.
or whatever.
Yeah, so if UFC, it's only something like you get a total of 8%, and the commissioners get the 88 or 82% compared to what the actual fighters get. And then the NBA is almost 50-50 with how much the commissioners get and how much the players are paid. And it's just insane. It's absolutely nuts how much the UFC fighters, how little they get paid. And you have to be the big shot
To make big.
to actually
big
make
banks.
a living.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious.
That'd be a hard way to make a living too, especially if you're trying to come up through that
Well,
Getting
yeah.
your ass beat
constantly. Yeah.
I remember my aunt thought it was completely faked. She thought all UFC.
Wow.
With
Are
WWE.
you kidding me?
That's something different.
You think these people
Auntie.
are taking a beating for? Yeah, no, it's funny.
That's funny.
You got a question for Jay?
Oh, I want to talk to Jonah about some Steph really quick.
Oh.
So I saw this. Well, actually, at first I want to start. Last night, Steph had a big game, 43 points. I don't even know if he played in the fourth quarter. That's old news, though. He puts up numbers. I saw this ridiculous stat. So he hit a 54-foot shot at the halftime buzzer, which we're not really.
I saw it.
Did you see the stat already?
No, I saw the shot.
Okay,
Kinda
so-
it reminded me of me, but other than that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it did actually look a lot like you.
Yeah, I hit that at the sack the other day.
Oh, no doubt. I saw it with my own two eyes. So
Little
I saw
Jones.
I saw this stat. The NBA this year is 5 of 211 on shots 50 feet or longer.
How many Steph taken
Wow.
out of those?
Steph's taking.
Or how many has he made out of those?
That was his first one this year. I think he made 5 or 6 last year, if I remember
Gosh.
correctly. Total.
Everything he puts up, like you think's gonna go in.
I mean, you have to hold your breath at least. Consider it, because the guy's got range.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
it's so cool.
I'm definitely a bandwagon Warriors fan. I love
Purely because of that.
Absolutely because of that. I was pissed that KD went there. Not like I could care less if they team up. I think it's horseshit. But I'm not gonna hate the guy over it.
Steph's shots are going down.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
He doesn't jack up as many shots.
It's a bummer.
I think that's why I don't like Klay Thompson either, dude. I always want to watch when I, sit down and watch the games. I want to see Steph hit some
I know, I
ridiculous
agree.
shit.
Yeah.
That was probably one of my highlights of last year. My freshman year of college was going to
Up
Glen
north.
Arbor. We watched Steph hit
Oh,
the shot
yeah.
heard around the world. At the
We
buzzer,
were
right?
screaming.
I think they're playing Russ in OKC. I think. I can't
Oh,
remember.
absolutely. KD
Yeah.
was on the squad.
KD, yep.
Yeah,
That was
wow.
crazy. We were going nuts.
Woke up the entire city.
We did.
Screaming.
All 24 people in
It's
Glen
just
Arbor.
it's just fun, and that's why I bandwagon in the sense of I can actually 99% of the NBA games I
is
watch, I'm
horrible
just
to
so
watch.
bored.
It's horrible basketball.
And now I can actually sit there and watch it and enjoy it and watch quality basketball and these ridiculous shots and everything. It's kind of like, yeah,
Makes it more
I
interesting,
can take that.
more appealing.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's part of the reason why they're not really.
I'll support.
I mean, the refs are getting a lot of heat these days for not calling travels and whatnot, but it keeps the game. These guys are taking off from the free throw line. They need a couple extra steps.
Yeah,
to,
No, absolutely.
So, one more thing in the NBA, I want to talk to Jonah really quick. I haven't really gotten Jonah's thoughts on LeBron, Jimmy Butler, and Dwayne Wade. They're lashing out and whatnot. I want to hear what he has to say.
Media?
To the media, yeah. What do you think? Is that biatch move? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean,
Do you think Jimmy Butler and Dwayne Wade have more of a right than LeBron to say that? Because
yeah, I
LeBron's-
absolutely do. LeBron's what LeBron's saying is it's like a big fuck you to the Cavs, like,
Right.
And I don't even get it. It's you have LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love,
It's like all the scorers you could possibly want.
three of the
that's
top
three
10
All-Stars.
players in the.
Easily.
in
The more
league.
you have,
plus you added,
you're not going to have enough shots for everybody else.
plus you added
I
a
don't
top 3 shooter with Kyle Korver. Like what?
Just, yeah.
There's not enough ball to go around. Who do they want?
know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what he expects from
But-
the front office. I don't know. What else could they do?
They're
honestly?
already spending the most money in the NBA by like a lot.
128 mil.
Are they really?
This year
By
they're paying
far.
out 128 mil.
Oh, yeah, and he
unbelievable.
wants to add more. It's ridiculous.
That's wild, man.
They
It is.
Cavs or not the Cavs. The Knicks offered straight up Carmelo for Kevin Love, and they turned it down.
Yeah, you got to turn it down though.
I'm not.
No, you hate Melo.
I'm not a Melo guy.
I don't want
That's easy
anything
money
to
for Jonah.
do with Carmelo.
Well, what's your beef with Carmelo?
I don't know,
I've
I've
heard
just-
you don't like Carmelo?
I've just never really
Shoots
liked
too
him.
much?
Yeah, I don't know.
He is kind of a ball hog.
I don't know.
He plays.
He's never
like
really
a-
done anything with his
No.
career. Like I don't know.
Didn't he win the NCAA championship in
Syracuse,
college?
I
With
think,
Syracuse?
way back in the
way
day.
back in the Dizzy.
I think he did. Yeah, we were young.
Curious, because I'm trying to find it right now. The viewership between NBA and college, because I think college. I think you two would agree. Way more enjoyable.
viewers.
Then
Like
yeah,
way
for
more enjoyable
basketball.
to watch.
Oh,
But,
without
like,
a doubt.
You know, we're all like educated
100%.
on basketball and stuff. So I'm curious to see if like that's reflected, if like college gets way more than an NBA. Because I would 9 times out of 10, unless it's the Warriors, I would much rather sit down and watch a college game. Just they play harder. And I don't know.
Well, what's interesting is I know TV. I know just kind of in general, sports are kind of falling off the bandwagon. But what is coming up is a little bit of eSports.
Oh, all right, I'm heading out. Everybody.
All right, I'll catch you guys
no.
later. No, but so to give the audience a quick background, eSports is basically professional gaming. I just enjoy watching. Literally, since I've been a little kid, I've just loved watching people play video games. I don't know why. Anyways, I was on Twitch today, and it was the finals of CS:GO E-League. CS:GO is just this random, Lord knows what. It's just this shooter on the computer, and it was a finals between Virtus Pro and Astralis, and they're both
yeah, those are my favorite.
they're both ridiculous good teams. Anyways, there was over 1 million people watching.
Wow.
In the Twitch chat.
Yes.
So the other day I saw it at 585,000. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this many people in a stream. I go on the finals today. It reached 1,007,000 people currently watching at the same
up and
time.
coming.
And it's just
CS
crazy.
It's up and coming, dude.
And CS:GO is on
CS:GO?
TBS. It's on.
I feel like
That's a random game.
That's
no
what I'm
one
saying.
knows
Like, it's not
what
even
it
like
is.
I feel like Call of Duty's more popular. Like I've never really heard of CS:GO until I
Yeah.
lived
Well,
with
it's
you.
actually really, really big in Europe. Like
Okay.
all the best teams are from Europe.
Europe.
Okay.
Yep.
I was
I
gonna
don't know,
say
it's
because I
kinda-
never
I
heard
remember
about it.
you
Not
saying
it's
that.
not big here, but
Okay.
no, it's just crazy. I don't know. It's exciting to see where it'll go.
Yeah, they're starting to put it on ESPN and everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
So,
ESPN,
Drone racing.
TBS
Drone
doing a
racing
lot.
is on
Drone racing.
ESPN all the time. That's that's fun to watch.
It is.
So, Josh, I got a quick question for you. So, if someone just to think of a random name, Skunk, were to, kind of switch over to CS:GO. So, what's the transition like from Call of Duty to CS:GO? Is it like kind of like Call of Duty to Halo? Is it similar or?
Way
well,
different,
well, to
'cause you're going-
CS:GO, it's one thing if you would go from
console-
Call of Duty
console game
to
to a
like
console,
Halo,
right? Console
Because-
to console.
Yeah,
Like,
because these console gamers compared to a PC gamer is obnoxiously different. Like not even in the same boat. They might be good at it, but the degree of what a guy at CS:GO is good at the PC isn't close to what a guy can do that plays on the sticks. But no, a lot of guys like Formal and these other guys, a lot of them came from Halo, and so
Shout
they
out to
do
Maniac.
they do make the switch. It's just, I don't know. It's more of console from game to game rather than PC to console. It doesn't really happen.
How much do these guys make, these CS:GO guys? If you're a good
Well,
Astralis?
CS:GO. So the tournament today,
Yeah.
I think they won over $1 million,
Oh my gosh.
and that's just split up in the organization.
Yeah, though, like the whole squad gets like for everybody.
It's split up.
Okay,
It's like
yeah,
$1 million
still.
something split up.
Oh, yeah.
I'll split a
And-
million
and
with you guys.
It's crazy. They were talking about there was like an Audi sponsorship on this Astralis guy, and these guys get paid so much from these companies just for these sponsorships because there's 1 million people watching, and it's turning into a legitimate thing. And
It
these
is.
guys are making six figures like it's nothing if they're just streaming on Twitch. And I don't know.
That's crazy, man.
It's
People
wild.
make donations and stuff, right?
Yeah, from donations, from followers, subscribers, all that. All
You gotta
that
be the man.
jazz. Yeah, you gotta be likable, I guess.
Wait, hold up. Did we ever talk to you about maybe putting a stream in the living room?
Oh yeah.
Stream?
So
Wait,
so
are we talking a stream as in like...
We'd start
like
a
a
live stream.
non-stop live stream. Have
Oh.
we told you about this?
Okay,
Bring it up
when
an
you
old
said
laptop.
stream, I thought you wanted like to make like a fountain with a stream. That was... Okay, anyways.
No,
Like a
a
chocolate
live
stream.
stream.
Gotcha.
Take an old laptop, set it up like next to the TV, and just let it run.
So
It'd
it's
just
always
be film us
charged in.
just
Oh my gosh.
Boom, always plugged in.
I love it.
Literally could be
Playing
running
COD.
the whole time, and all we'd have to do is somehow screen capture our Xbox, and then
in the
have
corner
just
or
a
something.
camera on us.
Yeah.
So it could be like
The amount of footage we would get.
it would just be nonstop going
Hysterical.
almost.
we do and say some dumb stuff in that room.
Like, could you imagine if it was recording us on the Wii while we're playing like
Or-
Just Dance?
shipment lobby or a shipment
We were
lobby
going
and Josh is
Yeah.
going bananas like always.
Yeah, we're screaming.
We went nuts.
Yeah, like how funny that would be to look back
Oh
at
my-
that in, I don't know, 10 years and just
a great
die
idea. I love
laughing
it.
at us playing that.
No, dude, we'd probably get like a couple thousand hopping on it.
Once they see me on the
get a
sticks,
few.
bro, oh, consider it donezo.
Oh my gosh.
No, yeah, it would be fun though. I don't know. I'd have to figure out some stuff though and capturing it. That's the only problem. But Andrew was trying to get rid of his
stuff.
His HD PVR or whatever. So
That's what you said.
Discount.
I don't know. I
items?
could get like a discount and a half
My
on
gosh.
it. My
Stars are
goodness.
aligned.
My gosh.
Heavens to Betsy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We gonna hop over to UD for some music news.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can,
so
we can go
what's
over some
going on
stuff.
with this Drake
Dude,
stuff? Do you know
we gotta
anything about
talk here,
that?
boys. Drake, look,
I'm a little
I
salty.
don't know if I
Wait,
publicly.
what? Oh yeah, please explain. Yeah. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what's
no, I don't know if I've been open about this to you guys, but I'm not the biggest Drake guy.
Mm-hmm.
He is flaking out once again. Josh and I caught wind that Drake was supposed to drop his album again last night. He actually was supposed to drop it on December 8th, which was, if I look at my watch, like 2 months ago. A month and a half, 2 months ago.
That's a nice watch you got on, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah, it's Sean's fake.
Oh,
So he
Shout out.
still hasn't dropped that. We're waiting on that, but I really don't care. I probably won't listen to that much. But the Migos just dropped that album.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can only take so much of that kind of music.
I know it
in
didn't
one
make
sitting.
it didn't make a splash like it was supposed to. So.
No, dude, but Missy Elliott dropped a new song. That's
She
most
did.
That
Yeah,
she
it's
did.
the most important
I
thing.
know. I actually was very impressed with that song.
Yeah,
And
that was
Josh
really
actually
jam.
didn't
Who
know.
would have thought?
I know. She actually
Out of
hasn't
nowhere.
made music in so long. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I didn't know who she was before that.
I know.
So-
She's good.
Opening my lanes.
But so I wanted to ask you guys. You guys know what Tidal is? That music streaming service.
Yep.
Yep. That's
So-
where a lot of them come out with their stuff now.
Right. Jay-Z is like the man behind it. He
Okay.
owns probably over half the company in stock. He actually is in big trouble right now for boosting their stock. Like, I don't know if it's going to be fraud level or not, but he's been doing some bad stuff. So he has to give a lot of money back to a lot of people right now. So Tidal might be getting shut down. And
Really?
I remember when Brad brought up Tidal the very first time, it worked to me and Jonah. I had no idea what it was, but
Dang.
apparently there's a lot of people on board with it, like Taylor Swift, Kanye, everyone's
All
in
the
on
big
it.
artists, right?
Huge artists, yeah.
For some
I
reason,
think I remember Brad talking about
And
it.
Yeah.
the whole, hopefully it doesn't go under because that's a lot of money down the drain for a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Oh, yeah.
That would be
Screws a lot
huge.
of
I think I remember seeing something about Kanye getting like into it, getting deep in that game.
Yeah,
like
him and-
putting
him
a
and
lot of
Jay-Z,
money in, like he's a big
yes.
up there.
Him and Jay-Z and Taylor Swift are like the three main.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's cool.
Just look out for that because that might be big coming
Yeah.
up here. Hopefully not, though. That'd be
Hopefully
big.
not.
And then I just wanted to ask you guys. So Chance the Rapper hasn't been in the news much, but
Yeah,
he just remade the Arthur theme song with Ziggy Marley. And if I knew how to work this podcast, I would play it and stuff for you guys. But Ziggy Marley's still around, hitting the reefer, making music, just like the old pops with the old Chance. So yeah, that's about it for music, man. Not
a
much.
ton going on right now.
Not really. I mean, Travis Scott's coming out with new music, but I talk about that literally every second of my life. So.
No, cool. Very fun.
Real quick. All right, we had this argument the other day. I want to rehash it.
Let's hear it.
The key?
Not
I'm about to look that up.
We have to
Let's make sure Jonah has his keys really quick before we.
No, Jay, you got your keys on you?
No, dude, you have it. No, so Serena Williams.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Just won another Grand Slam.
She did.
She's incredible. Is she the most dominant athlete in any sport ever?
I think so.
And honestly, I'm going to hate the answer that's about to come out of my mouth.
Really?
LeBron James might be the only other person in the argument.
Like,
What?
really?
He hasn't won any championships, but dominance-wise?
Whoa, wait, say it one more time.
Oh, I'm sorry. He hasn't won that many championships. He's won 2, 3?
He's won 3.
3. I mean, that's good.
You said LeBron James
But,
instead
dude,
of her?
I think LeBron's better than Michael Jordan. I think
It's a bold statement.
I think he dominates he's an unmovable force.
I can't.
Oh, I bet.
I
I
can't-
beg to differ a ridiculous amount.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, part of me for LeBron is what kills me with him is I feel like he doesn't really have that clutch factor. And the fact that, I don't know, I've seen him miss game-winning free throws. I've seen him fall apart at the end. I've seen him flop like crazy.
Right.
You look at Michael Jordan and he would have his eyes closed at the free throw line. He would be It talked about the bad boys and how they made him a better player and how back in the day he was just grinding for those kind of. I just don't put LeBron in front of him because it's also so hard to because it's just such a different game. And
It's two different eras.
All right.
It's really hard to
I like LeBron. I've never been a LeBron hater.
Right.
The biggest beef I have with LeBron in that argument is LeBron, other than the first 4 or 5 years of his career, has always had to surround himself with Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kyrie. He's
got a
always
big
had to be
three.
in a big three. He's never done it by himself. Like Serena Williams is a.
gosh.
What's going on over there?
All right, just gonna bust in. Just gonna bust
got some breaking news
in
over
with some
here.
news. All right, so we've had this great long debate on the fact that if you put your key fob
my
at the bottom of
goodness.
your chin,
Oh.
that it extends the range. I completely believe this, but I've yet to actually look it up. Thus, I just looked it up and found out that the oral cavity and fluids in your skull do some kind of crazy wizardry to the remote
AKA.
signal when you're holding the key fob to your chin. It's kind of like the reason why those ancient rabbit ear TV antennas gave you better reception when you're touching them. It's basically, it's
Not
true.
not even close.
According
These
to
two-
New York Times, Silicon Valley radio engineer Tim Pozar for his take on the whole predicament.
This guy works for the New York Times.
Yeah,
And that was
and
his
he's-
explanation.
Yeah, that's a quote.
Wizardry was in the explanation.
This is also true.
It kind of discredits it.
It kind of does. But
Right.
all I'm saying is, I think it is true. I think it's true.
Josh. Listen, Josh,
I mean-
you're one of the smarter people I know. Please do not do this right now. That's absurd, Josh.
Dude, it's
You
something
guys-
with your brain waves and stuff. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it's a real thing. But okay, yeah, sorry. So Serena, she is the best.
She's no doubt the best, dude.
I don't know. I guess I'm just not. I don't
Well, the big
follow enough
reason-
tennis.
She's individual. She doesn't need anybody. She's by herself.
Well, that's what is so impressive. Yeah, it's the individuality from it, and then also to be that good for that long
I was
is
just
what's
gonna
also
say,
so amazing.
her
Consistency.
first professional match was when she was 14 in 1995.
Crazy.
Kobe Bryant was still in high school.
Wow,
All right.
it's a random ass fact.
All right.
I was watching sports.
No,
today.
that's
They spit it out.
dude. That's
Well then,
that's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah,
So
dude,
how many
they
total?
call me
Jonah,
Adam
been
Schefter.
following
They
her
call me
since
Adam
the
Schefter.
womb.
How many Grand Slams does she have? 20.
26 or 27.
And that's the most all time by any tennis player.
second.
I think it's by a long.
Who's besting her in that category?
You know,
For some reason, I
Jean
thought
King?
she had
I
it
don't
by
know.
a
I honestly
long
don't
shot.
know.
I was under the impression too. Let me look it up again.
See, now this is one of my goals here. I want to be famous for no reason, like skipping Brian Windhurst. I want to have no background on the topic
Brian Windhurst.
and just give my 2 cents and just get lucky, have someone pick me up on the side of the road and
Dude,
take
that
me.
would be awesome.
It really is.
It's bad.
It's unbelievable who they let on.
It
air.
really
There's
is.
just a lot of ignorant people that
it just goes
give
to
their
show.
take.
Anybody.
Dan Lebitard.
Oh, good lord.
Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. It just goes to show you and I could end up on SportsCenter one day doing an SVP segment. Seriously.
Yeah, no, totally. Or talk show radio.
All right, hold up.
Next
Grand
call.
I feel horrible from this Taco Bell last night, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
Still.
no,
Josh,
Stupid
so-
hooking it up fast.
So get this, dude.
Uh-huh.
I had a little bit of alone time today. I did a little bit of research on how many calories you ate last night before you went to bed.
Whoa.
Okay, hold
Hey.
up. I'm sorry. I didn't interject.
Yeah, for sure.
Found the totals on the Grand Slams. Serena Williams has 23. Margaret Court has 24.
Wow.
She's got to be old school, right?
Dude, who
Yeah, I
is
don't know. I'm
that?
gonna look her up. I'll keep you updated.
Well, that's hard for me to say she's the best then. Low key.
I mean, it's still impressive.
because that means that girl was
better.
ridiculously
There was
dominant
somebody
then. I don't know.
Well,
but
and
or
she-
she had no
and-
competition when she was playing.
All right, so I also have this pulled up. Serena's all-time record. This is in singles.
I'm also knee deep
Is-
in Serena. Okay, yeah.
No, I'll just stop talking. 776 and 130.
Is it Women Crush Wednesday?
Wow.
Let me just do
That
quick,
is-
quick mental math here.
Yeah, hold on,
Oh,
just go do
as
the
he's got his
calculations and-
phone out. Say what?
That's
Wow.
it. Hold on. I'm sorry.
She's winning 80-90% of all matches. Like that's
It's almost a. I don't know. I'm not even gonna. Go there.
Dude,
The math didn't work out. The math
I'm
didn't work
confused
out.
at what I was doing.
it's definitely true. I'm reading all these articles with video evidence proving that it is true
all right.
with the chin.
What do you
Honestly.
mean?
All these pictures. Of,
Chinning the key.
Can I hear some scientific?
It's not really scientific.
Well,
all these articles I'm
dude,
finding.
There has to be.
It's like life in a box. So basically, it's these random people just walking out and doing the test themselves almost. I don't really know.
I'm skeptical.
Your body
Not-
picks up the
Jack.
radio signal and acts like a large aerial, transmitting it more effectively to the car.
No, dude.
That's a quote. I don't know, dude.
It was kind of that was kind of the explanation you gave me the
Yeah.
other day when we were arguing.
It's like tuning an antenna. It just gives it a little bit different frequency that pushes it further. I'm telling you, dude, chin your key if you need to. I think it's a legit
I might.
thing.
I don't know about
This
that.
Margaret Court chick who is ahead of Serena, all the pictures of her playing
She's
are in
sexy.
black and white.
Yeah, is she bad, bro?
All the pictures are in black and white, dude.
Oh,
She's-
that's how I like it.
What were you about to ask me about something?
Oh yeah, we were just talking about. Taco
Oh,
Bell.
the calories. What
Yeah,
is this?
No, man.
So I had
wanted
a
you to get-
cheesy gordita crunch
Yeah.
with two
Soft-
Doritos Locos
Oh, yeah.
tacos.
Oh my
Fantastic.
god! I
That's
gotta
what we
add.
had.
I have to add calorie. I underestimated
Absolutely.
you. I gotta add. So hold on.
I was just getting the
okay.
gains
So
last night.
So just take a guess. So you had 2 tacos and a cheesy gordita crunch.
Yep, correct.
Okay. So what do you think that? came
So
out to be?
cheesy gordita. There's a lot of like
3,300.
Oh man, that's just no. It's, gosh, Jonah.
Whoa, 3,300, and that's, dude. I was
That's like a
thinking
day
that
and a half
cheesy
worth of
gordita
eating.
crunch. I'm thinking that's probably, I don't know, 8 to 1,000 calories. Just that cheesy. But it's probably like
Dude,
I don't
I'm
know.
so bad.
You
at
had
that.
1,200
okay,
calories?
So it's
I-
I'd
recommended.
say maybe it's 1,200 calories.
It's wow, you are actually almost dead on. So cheesy gordita crunch is only I shouldn't say only 490 calories, and then both tacos were
That's not that
380.
bad.
Yeah, okay, that's not that
You ate
terrible.
okay. We're supposed to get around 2,500
Bro,
calories a day. That's half of
the
your
kind of
daily intake.
gains I'm receiving
That's
at
so
the
true.
gym.
Gains
I
that
gotta
Joshua Bonds
rebuild. I gotta rebuild.
Should have had 3 more.
Yeah,
Supposedly,
put me down for more.
I was always under the impression Taco Bell was like one of the healthier places to eat.
Absolutely
For
not.
fast food.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I've ever heard
Well,
that since I've exited
Well,
the
I was always told that because
I don't
like,
think I've ever heard that either.
no, I just was always told that by my parents. Thanks, Mom. I guess
Thanks,
I feel like an
Mom.
idiot now, but apparently McDonald's supposedly is
better
with a drive-through. As far as drive-throughs go, McDonald's.
Oh, like the experience, not
No, I'm
necessarily
talking
the
healthiest.
healthiest.
Overall health.
Restaurants with a drive-through.
with
Restaurants
the
with the
drive-through.
drive-through, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was a little
I was
confused
unclear
at
there,
first.
but
Yeah, we need a Chick-fil-A up in this.
Oh
I
my
would-
gosh.
If we would have got a Chick-fil-A in that new building by us, I would have
my
shed
Atlanta.
tears.
My mom was asking.
In
This would be a good
heartbeat.
spot.
Which one of you was around when my mom was asking if they put like a Blaze pizza
Me,
place?
me.
Do you guys know what
those-
that is?
No,
I haven't
don't.
had. I know
It's,
you build
it's like
it.
a Subway pizza place, bro. You walk in, you literally pick what you want.
Dude.
They cook it in the
Apparently
oven.
the
Public oven
pizza
for like
is
3 or 4
dank.
minutes,
It's
right?
all
3 or 4.
dank.
It is.
I've
so
heard of
good.
that.
I went one time with.
You've had that?
Oh my god.
Unreal.
So good.
You just
fat.
load that thing up.
So
So
fat.
So fat.
So much
Oh,
meat.
she spun.
She spun. Oh, she
she
spun.
So much meat in my mouth, dude. I couldn't. Say it.
Wow. I'm jealous
That
of all
is
that
asking
meat.
for it. Yeah, my mouth is salivating just thinking about that meat in my mouth.
Wow.
Anywho,
Boys
Got graphic
gone wild.
fast.
Boys gone wild.
boys gone wild. Well, yeah. Any other crazy stories we should maybe just touch on before we put this present away? We put this baby under the tree.
Well, on our way.
This
here,
is
we
our
were-
first podcast.
Oh, I think it's going well.
It's
I'm
At,
enjoying
at,
it.
at the very beginning, it was weird. But I feel much more natural.
Yeah,
I feel like it's going much
it's
better.
like
than at the
anything.
beginning. Absolutely, I'm enjoying myself. But we were talking about it on the way here, and all of a sudden, just conversation kind of stopped. I never got to go where we were going, where I was going to go with it.
All right, balmy.
So we were talking about driver's training.
Why does this have to go here?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about this,
Oh,
but
I'm just trying to give my boy some
telling
shit
Are you
on
telling
there.
some Are you telling some stories or what? Or are we gonna have a discussion about it?
well, it was me and Brad. You guys remember that, right?
Yeah, you and Brad were partners. and I
Brad was
dating
scary in the beginning. I'll tell you that
Yo,
much.
dude, I didn't
'Cause
have
I
a
remember
very good experience
the-
either.
Oh,
The
he
thing-
wasn't very fun to drive with either.
The thing Brad was horrible at, capital H, horrible at, in the beginning was when we were on a highway and you switch lanes. When he would check his blind spot, he would swerve everywhere.
He would look
And
back in the car.
There was like almost
yanked the wheel.
yanked the wheel every time. The lady was grabbing the wheel, like recorrecting him because we're about to drill
Miss
car.
Jody, she's
I'm
so
sitting in the
nice.
back, like pinned to the bottom, just trying to stay
Oh,
alive.
that's
It
almost
was-
as bad
it was
as
kind of scary.
It's almost as bad as when Dayton veered into oncoming traffic.
All right. If he's gonna tell the story, I'll give my side of it too. But this one isn't that as biased.
I've
as
never
the
heard
one.
this.
This is just straight fact.
I had a horrible driver's training.
So
I had a horrible time.
it was
there.
rough, but you
I'm a
got
good
through it.
driver now, but that was bad then.
So
That's-
let me hear it.
Still
s-
up.
draw
No,
the
so there was a
scene.
moth in the car,
Oh,
and the moth flew up, and for some reason, it scared the
No, it's-
shit
no,
out of Dayton.
no, I can give you the reason. I'm
Shit.
deathly afraid of insects. That's the reason. I
Really?
hate
Anyway,
bugs.
it
Can't stand
scared-
Dude, I
bugs.
never knew that.
hate bugs, dude.
It
Oh.
terrified
Did you
him.
know? Fun
Keep-
fact,
keep
really
those away
quick.
from
Did you
me.
know? Fun fact. They're starting to grind up different insects
They're
and
in your food.
ants
They're
and
in
all
food.
that
They're
into
all-
protein powders. That's like a huge
they're full of
thing now.
protein.
All of it. Yeah, it's great for
There's
you.
insects in a lot of
And
your
people are like,
foods.
"Oh, I don't want to have this." No one can tell. It's
No.
protein powder. You're never gonna be able to notice unless you read or whatever. But no, it's like a huge thing now, and I guess it's insanely healthy in protein
Well,
powder.
it probably costs less to do too. You
Yeah.
just go out there, catch a couple, grind them up,
Little
throw 'em in.
grasshoppers.
little grasshopper.
Okay, let me hear the story.
Oh,
though.
anyway, no,
Moths
so
in the car
flies up by Dayton's head
whilst
Dangerously
driving.
close.
Whilst driving.
Yes, while
I
driving.
was going 30 plus.
Oh
Dayton.
yeah. So where are we too? Is this
Clarkson
a
Road.
back
Clarkson
road? Okay,
Clarkson
okay.
Road.
Just
a
turn
So
normal.
around.
like a semi-main road.
Okay.
Both hands come off the wheel.
Yep.
I thought he was going off the window.
So did I. I
And
thought I was
just,
too.
We go
way.
right. Whoa. We go right into the other lane.
Yeah, we did.
And she had to reach over and yank us back in our
Wow.
lane, dude. It was kind of scary.
Did you guys have that one chick that was actually pretty cool?
Yeah, that's who it
Miss
was.
Jody.
Yeah, okay.
No, not Miss
No,
Jody.
I don't remember her
Miss
name.
Piper.
No, not
No,
Piper.
no.
I am
was the
Piper, no
completely off.
piping.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. That one, and then when he got kicked out of the car on a drive. Other than that, you've heard that story, haven't you?
I don't think so.
I'll tell this one. I'll tell this one.
Oh,
I'll tell it right, and you can correct me on the way.
yes, I will.
So I'm driving. I'm not having a good drive, Josh.
Little drive
I'm sorry,
ski?
can I just intervene right away? We were driving with Mr. Eminem,
Yep.
who we've only driven with one time prior.
before.
He's
And
not.
for-
He wasn't our teacher, was he? Because there's
Yes,
two
he was.
Eminem.
No, yes, it
the
was.
teacher Eminem.
Yeah.
There's Mr. M and there was Eminem.
Yep.
Yeah,
Eminem's his brother.
The dick.
That's
He's
okay.
a D-bag.
All right, so
Okay.
for some reason, he had some dirt against Dayton.
Yeah.
Just hated Dayton, and Dayton was scared of him. Whether
Yeah,
he
I
wants
was
to admit it or
shook.
not.
I was shook. I was young. I was.
Well, you
freshman
were. I
in high
remember
school.
you fooling in his class. I
Well,
remember.
I was
just
a little out of hand,
just
maybe a little
dicking
bit,
around.
but it wasn't like anything.
nothing over the top. No,
No.
I give you that. But yeah.
But we're driving, and I don't know. The horses under the hood are feeling good. I can feel the warmth of the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So I'm making a left at a light, and it turns green, and I gotta yield. All the cars coming.
Of course.
Well, they took a little bit of time coming, so I just said I'm just gonna gun it. Push the accelerator.
He has his brake.
Slams on the brake, loses it on me.
Just screaming at you.
Jonah's in the background trying to keep it together. He makes me pull over. Jonah gets out of the car.
Oh, he goes. All right, get
out
out
of
of
there.
drivers.
He makes us switch, so Jonah gets out. Jonah has to do an extra lap around the car because he's trying to keep himself from laughing. So
An extra lap.
15 seconds it took me before I finally
he
got
couldn't
the driver's
regroup. He
seat.
couldn't
I
regroup,
was
dude.
dying.
And
man.
this is not side of the road.
I'm in the back,
This
like
is,
pull
we pulled
over
into a
after?
neighborhood or something.
yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay,
like in
okay.
a sub.
We
That is funny.
it
No,
was
it's
20 minutes
not.
into the drive. Dayton had another half hour.
At least.
And
It was less than half.
Those were low key grinds.
They were.
It was
grinds.
kind of nerve wracking.
I don't want to make it seem like it was just because you almost killed us. He was pissed at you the entire time you were driving. He was bitching the entire time. It
I wouldn't have killed us. We would have just gotten into an accident. That's different.
Oh, yeah.
just killed him.
Well, good.
Have you guys ever heard the thing where it's like, I hope you survive a fatal accident where you're in the hospital, in and out of the hospital for the next 8 months, and finally you're in the hospital for the next 8 months, and finally on your way home from the hospital, you die in a small fender bender.
Someone just nicks you.
God.
It's just right.
That's some Bo Burnham. Anyways. Okay, so do we want to touch really quick anything coming up? I mean, we got the Bachelor. We got the little
I'm
batch
so
skis.
excited.
We didn't even talk
My
about
God.
The
that.
batch skis tomorrow morning.
we could-
No, evening. I don't know why I said morning.
Best
Just
show
tomorrow.
on
Well, we've been on for a half hour. We could keep going, too. We were expecting, stay on only for 20, 30
Yeah, we
minutes,
didn't know with our first one, but
and We're just...
It's about the 10th time I've bumped the table here. Getting sick of it.
I am sick of it. No, but who's punching who in The Bachelor tomorrow?
Oh, Corinne.
Who's giving that
Oh,
left
wow.
hook?
Corinne.
Yeah,
so
So Corinne's suiting up, putting the gloves
Suiting
on,
up.
and we should have
Actually,
a
I heard she
$1 million
was
fight.
actually talking to
Floyd.
little Floyd Mayweather. She's getting a little tip, little wine
oh.
and dine with Floyd.
Oh.
He actually couldn't read the
Wine
menu
and
though,
dine.
so she had to read it to him. He can't
Come
read. Fun
on,
fact: he
come
literally
on.
can't read.
Legit.
Legit
No,
can't read.
I remember the feud with him and 50 Cent a couple years
100%
ago.
can't read. My man's
Can't read.
is arguably one of the richest people, and he can't read.
That's unbelievable.
That's so ridiculous.
You've done something right in your life if you are
It's
you are
arguably
almost a
impressive,
billionaire.
the fact that he can't read.
If you're damn near a billionaire and you don't know how to read, good for you.
Goals.
'Cause that is tough.
that is true. Good
That's
for
goals.
him, low key.
How do you get?
If
through
I'm this
30
far
years?
in life, dude, I don't
That
even
means-
want to learn how to read.
That 100% means everyone does everything for you. Because he
Absolutely.
can't do his
Seriously.
own. He
He
can't.
relies on everybody.
He can't.
Yeah.
He can't function in society without
How,
everyone
how do you go
on his hip.
How do you go 30 years today without knowing how to read?
Yeah,
Especially,
can he not text? Like,
yeah.
how does he think about that? How does he
Send an email.
send an email, text, dude?
He doesn't do any of that. I
Everybody's
guarantee.
doing it for him. I
Well,
don't
I
know.
guess phones nowadays you can speak.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can
that's
just speak
true.
into it. But dude, that's unbelievable
That's
to me.
crazy. To think
Part
about.
of me thinks that it's not true, but I've heard that all over the place that he can't read. That's crazy.
I wouldn't be shocked.
How can you? I don't know.
One-
But
that.
yeah, dude,
No, but I don't know. This season of Bachelor is I liked last season a lot more. There was
Dude,
some.
This is my
There were some
virginity.
It is, yeah.
dime pieces last season.
Really?
there's some
Yeah.
dime pieces this season too.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. The
There's
astronaut
always
girl.
hype.
Astronaut girl that's super hot, and then
Hey.
the Backstreet Boys girl that was dancing with him.
I like her.
She's
She's the one I picked to win. I put it out there right now. She's my pick.
That's the 100% top 2.
Oh, the one with the southern accent.
She's my, she's my
Toss me in a
horse.
storm drain. And oh, no, I don't want anything to do with that. It came on the other day. She had that solo date. I had to leave the room. I just can't listen.
Yeah, you
to
did.
her.
You took a shower. You couldn't stand
Little
it.
show.
I don't
a little
think we
brower.
watched it.
I don't think we
I
did.
think
We
we
turned
turned
Harry Potter. We turned
Yeah,
Harry
you
Potter
just turned
on.
Harry Potter on and
Way better than that bullshit.
All right, so we got Bachelor. Is there any other big things coming up?
Pro Bowl tonight.
Pro Bowls tonight.
Yeah, but
That's-
nobody.
I can't
It doesn't decide anything. Hopefully, no one
I
gets
think
hurt.
it's
joke.
dumb.
It's a joke.
I don't know how they can fix it, but I think it's dumb.
They should just get rid of the game altogether and
I
just
know.
do skills
Yeah,
competitions.
I agree.
That would be cool.
They
That'd
do,
be
they do skills competitions.
but like a very publicized skills competition.
like almost like a 3-point.
Like a really big event.
Yeah.
Like the dunk
Yes.
contest, the 3-point
Yeah.
competition, like something
agree.
like that, where like you can actually get people excited about it. Because like the skills competition,
Dude, what if they had like a
nobody really
choreography for teams? Turn into a dance.
All right, so that was our
competition.
podcast today.
Well, no, I actually like it like an all-star weekend for
Well,
football.
you got to
almost.
think. How do you
That's
make
actually
it?
a good idea.
Yeah, no, it totally is.
Because the Pro
And
Bowl
hype
game,
it big time. That's what
Big.
they got to do.
they don't want to. They don't want to
'Cause
hit
I didn't
anybody.
even really
Nobody
know
wants to
they
get
had
hit. Like, yeah, it's not even a big deal because it's a joke of a game. Like, I don't know.
No one. Yeah, everyone's just playing dumb.
Yeah, people don't get hurt.
I don't know. It's hard to say how you can fix it because it's a good thing to have.
Every sport has it.
Every sport has it. But then I
think
get,
for the fans.
I
I
get
think
why
you
guys
have
don't want to play. And
You have to
Oh,
get
I
rid of
get
the
it.
game, dude. And, like,
I know.
They're talking about giving these guys last hits, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good point.
then
These are
that's
best
the
players-
first thing.
These are the trademark players of your entire league.
the face
the
of the NFL.
The faces
Yep.
of the NFL.
Yeah.
You don't want them out there getting hit
No.
by the best player on defense.
Oh, absolutely not.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. And it's not like the game decides home field advantage or
Nothing.
anything like
Game
that.
means
It's
nothing.
worthless.
Means nothing.
They get some
absolutely
sweet jerseys, some gear.
nothing.
on TV.
Gear, a little C2.
Honestly,
action.
they might keep it just because it's they run ads and stuff. They probably make some money off of it. That's probably the only reason they keep it.
They can turn it into something else.
They easily could. They easily could.
Yeah, dude, that NFL
Roger.
is a money train.
It's unbelievable. But I guess ratings are down big time.
They are.
Last year they had like the biggest
Big
year
time.
ever, and then this year
It was pretty bad.
way down.
They just are stretching these games all week. Everyone is just getting
The
sick.
Thursday night games are a
Too
joke.
much.
I can't
Get
believe
rid
they
of it.
still have.
Yeah,
Get
it
rid of
is.
That contract is signed
'Cause
for
it's on NFL Network,
18
right?
2020, I thought.
Is
Maybe it might be 2018.
It's for the next couple
For
years.
the next few years.
Sheesh.
Hopefully, we don't have to see it after a couple years, dude.
So wait, why are you
So
saying?
the players union and the NFL like signed a contract agreeing to Thursday night games.
yeah.
So that contract is good through what,
Dang. In a
2018,
couple years,
2020.
18.
Yeah.
I know players hate it playing
Can't
on
stand
it. Yeah.
Most of them do.
Because it's just less time to
That
recoup.
and you're playing. Yeah, you have little time. In
But
between.
and I think the ratings are down on that one so much. Is that one
It's
on
only-
NFL Network?
Not all of them are only on NFL Network,
Okay.
but some weeks you
They
can
split
only
'em
get it
up.
on NFL Network.
sometimes it's on NBC or ESPN or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
It's just a train wreck.
Yeah. What are you gonna
It's a
do?
gimmick.
Okay, so we got Pro Bowl, Bachelor, any other big events? I don't know if there's any good movies coming out. I just was looking at that actually.
Split just came out. But
That
I don't
one looks
know.
pretty
I want to
intense.
see.
I hear.
I know there's a lot of hype about the 50 Shades of whatever.
Oh my gosh!
I've never even seen the first.
These
one.
girls on Twitter are
It is
dripping
ridic.
over that. It's ridiculous. I've seen a lot.
Apparently,
of tweets
though,
about that.
this is like the best book, because my girl Morgs, she's obsessed with it apparently.
Oh, good for you, Josh.
And,
Good for you.
You gotta ask
and
yes.
Hey, pat
all
on the
right,
back. Pat on the
okay.
back.
Anyways, but apparently this is the best book, so everyone's super excited for this one.
I saw. The
Apparently,
first
it's a
one.
legit story. Like the first one was
saw it
just
in-
obnoxious.
I saw it in
guess.
theaters.
Did you?
Yeah, with my old lady.
my wife.
Yeah, it was actually really awkward. I sat next to this older couple that was probably our parents' age. Wow, that was awkward.
Yeah, nice.
Wanted to leave.
Holding
immediately.
hands real hard.
I mean, yeah, it was dark in there. Couldn't see
Yeah.
anything.
So yeah, I guess that's pretty much. We will be coming back on Sunday, bringing you all the Bachelor news, getting you excited for this next Monday. But yeah, I guess we're just kind of wrap it up here. This was our first one, so I hope you enjoy. And just as a reminder, We will have these every Sunday, and we will try and kind of cover all the previous events and whatever has gone on in the world and on Central's campus, even if there's some crazy stuff going on. But I guess without further ado, this is going to be it for today.
Absolutely.
Good work, boys.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week. We'll see you then.
Cheers.
Cheers.